We've got to deal with, for me, the issue of the day, the week,
Yeah.
the month.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about pro football free agency, though that was a big deal, but we don't do sports on this show because she just doesn't do sports.
No.
But we are going to talk about my Dallas Cowboy quarterback. It's
Dak.
Rain Dakota Prescott. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, according to TMZ, and I love TMZ, and
Well, everybody else
I trust
reported
it. I trust
I know.
it, and then everybody
Harvey.
followed suit. But
You
they
trust
broke
Harvey.
the story. I do trust Harvey. They do a really good job.
They're good.
You know, they used to have a reputation for, you can't trust. No, you can trust them.
Yeah, no, they're
when
good.
when they say it's broken, it's broken.
Yeah.
When they break broken, it's
That's
broken.
true.
And according to TMZ and then everybody else, Dak and his fiancée Sarah Jane Ramos have split. But the crazy part about it was they have two kids, two young daughters, 2-year-old and a 10-month-old. And they split 1 month before their planned wedding
Right.
in Italy.
Right.
And they split at a joint bachelorette party in the Bahamas,
Right.
which is weird to me because I've never heard of a joint bachelorette party.
I've never heard of that either, but I guess maybe they wanted to get all their friends together at once.
They did. It was a big bash because I saw all of her pictures and there were
Uh-huh.
a lot of people there. Remember, he can't afford it. This coming football season, he is scheduled to make $50 million. That will be make him the highest paid player in all of pro football. But it seems like he's always the highest paid player in pro football. So he is swimming in money in the Bahamas.
Okay.
And that's why they were planning the big wedding in Italy. Oh, we didn't introduce
Hazel.
Hazel. She just popped
Hazel
into the
just
picture.
popped up.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
doing okay.
Well-
She's starting to wind down here a little bit. Hi, Hazel.
Well, I don't
But the point is this. I only care about it as a football fan. I'm concerned about,
performance.
yeah, how will it impact him on the football field?
Well, I saw our friend Walter today, and he said it could stimulate him even better.
Well, that's debatable. I mean,
Well, could.
he seems so happy. Of course, hey.
Hazel is very upset
yeah,
that they
she's very
split.
upset.
She's very upset.
Okay, the point is,
Don't worry.
Hazel, no,
It's okay.
no, no.
They make it. I have a feeling they're going to get back together again.
okay, she keeps telling me they're going to
do.
get back together.
I'm pretty
and
sure.
you
I
could
read
be
today
right.
that they were both
But-
very upset
Okay.
that they broke up over the wedding before.
He was so
I think
happy.
they're going to get back.
Okay, I think somebody's going to go back into the back bedroom.
It's okay.
Okay.
She's calmed down now.
Okay. The point is that he was so happy last year. We went 7-9-1,
Yeah.
so we didn't even win half of our games, right?
Yes. No.
And he had a big first 2/3 of the year. I'm not sure about the end of it. I think he crapped out, if you want to know the truth. And he had some bad.
And he's still getting paid the
Big
money.
stage.
So please, that
Well, he's-
makes me sick. But
Well, he's
I'm
going
okay.
to get paid $50 million.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
But quick point about bachelorette parties.
yeah.
I don't know where the tradition started. Okay, first of all, I've never heard of a joint one because the tradition, especially in this country, has been for the guys. I grew up with this. Was well, if you're going to get hitched, as they used to say,
Yeah.
that you got to go have a big blowout with all your buddies and you got to have prostitutes and everybody's got to have one last
I
hurrah.
find that disgusting.
right?
Why would you want Why would I want the guy I'm going to marry the next day who just ended up the night before with a prostitute? I mean,
don't
that's
know.
terrible.
I don't know where it started.
And the girls
It's
always
crazy.
get the Chippendales
they get
guy and they put the
Chippendales.
money
I
in his
never have understood
bikini
it
and-
before. I don't know.
I think
it
it's
seems like
gross.
if you've decided to commit to this woman, that the last thing you'd want to do is go, I don't know, like get
Screw
a blow
around with somebody.
Get a blowjob from a prostitute. Is that?
Well, I wouldn't want my husband doing that.
I don't
but
think you would.
I don't know.
Yeah. So the point
Anyway,
is,
maybe this is going to make him really happy.
man, but
He
they
could
had
be happy.
according to her pictures, they had like when you're that popular, when you're that big a celebrity, you're going to have a lot of quote unquote friends, and they
Yeah.
invited all of them because it was a big bash. And then I wondered, was there some issue with him flirting with someone?
No, I read. Well,
I didn't know.
You can't believe everything you read, but
Yeah.
I read they had no problem. There was no big blowout, and nothing happened. And they just both decided it wasn't going to work. But they're going to co-parent. That's always the
It's always
line.
co-parent.
I think they'll get back together. I can't promise
Okay,
you
for the
that,
sake-
but I have a feeling they'll get
Wait.
back together.
Is she pregnant?
No.
No, she just had two. I thought
She's
she
had
was
two
pregnant.
kids. No, but they'll get back. I'm telling you, by football time, they'll be back together and they'll be married. That's my
Really?
prediction.
She's
Yeah.
good at these.
I have a sixth sense
She
about
has
things.
a sixth sense. She's almost always right
I
about
am.
these things.
I think it's going to be good.
Well, then that's probably good for my team. I
Yeah, you'll be
guess.
fine. Don't worry. You'll be fine with. I see that you'll be fine.
I mean, theoretically, you want your quarterback to be like Matt Stafford of the Rams, who
Yeah,
was the
he's
MVP,
happily
and
married
he's
and
happily,
he's
and they got
happy
all
and
these
everybody-
kids. They
yeah,
got the four
yeah.
girls, and he won MVP at the big honors ceremony on Thursday night of the Super Bowl week. We were up there in San Francisco,
Right.
and he took
You put the girls
took
out
all
on the
four
field.
daughters. No, on the up on the stage.
Oh.
They all went up on the stage, and they all had matching long dresses on. It was very
Right.
cute. It was
That's
very cute.
cute.
But he and his wife seem really great together. And,
I don't know.
And
You know,
he's the
everything
MVP.
is unless my
You
mother,
need-
as my mother said, unless you live with people, you don't know what their life is
that
really
that
like.
is a fact. Fact.
Everything
and
appears to
I
be
don't,
wonderful.
I don't
Tom
disagree
Brady
with
and
that.
Giselle were wonderful for so long, and then she couldn't take it anymore. And not to bring them up again, but you know, they were the picture perfect couple.
Yeah.
She's a gorgeous model. He's a gorgeous quarterback. They have beautiful kids, and then they're belly up. So
Belly up.
maybe he'll be happy with her once they get back together.
Yeah, Dak never struck me as a serial dater type. He wants to be with the woman. He was with the woman a long time
Yeah.
before this. So it just seemed like the stability. He was such a proud dad. I'm sure he's still a proud dad. But all I know is for the sake of those two very young girls, that I hope you're right.
I'm sure they'll
Because
be together.
I just hate it for young kids when the parents split when you're 2 years old.
Yeah.
And then you can say, well, he's going to co-parent and you're going to get
Yeah.
2 days a week or whatever it is. It's just messed up. It's
Well,
never
maybe
quite
they just
right.
got nervous having to get married, you know. But we have a question. Somebody wrote something about that.
How about that? We'll get to that
Yeah.
in just a second.
I think they'll be fine. Calm down. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Dallas will be back in the swing of things.
Yeah.
They'll lose again. You'll be fine.
I got to say the girls' names because I like them both. Margaret Jane Rose is one.
That's a
She's
pretty
2.
name.
And Aurora Rain.
That's
That's his first name,
very
Rain. Rayne. Aurora
That's
Rain,
nice.
age 2 and 10 months.
Very
Cool
nice.
names. I hope they have cool parents who are together. I would prefer
Unless
that.
if they fight all the time, then they shouldn't be together. So, you know,
I don't know. We saw them at the Super Bowl. Literally walked
did.
right past them, and
we did not
Ernestine's
say.
like, "Oh my God, there's Dak
Yeah, I
Prescott."
didn't want him to beat us up or something.
Yeah, because
You've
I'm
talked
pretty
a lot
sure-
of bad stuff about him, so.
well, I'm just a fan. I
No,
just
I
tell
know.
the truth
I'm not.
about
I'm
him.
not like ratting you out, but I'm just saying I didn't want him to hit us.
Well, I don't care what he thinks of me.
I mean, I could
don't know.
take him, but don't worry about it. I'll protect you.
You could.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I went up to him, because he seems like he's almost like too nice of a guy for my taste. I need more fire and brimstone in him. But I'm sure if I walked up to him, he would be very cordial. I'm pretty sure.
okay.
I could be wrong
No,
about
I
that.
don't know if I bet the farm, but okay. Well,
As they
God
say,
bless you.
could, you know what bought the farm means.
yeah.
That means you're no more.
He'll
I
be
don't think it
fine.
would come to that.